Once you've unwrapped your pool cover, place the pool cover at the end of the swimming pool. You'll see that the cover is taped up into 3 or 4 folds. Undo the tape and unfold the blanket at one end of the pool. See if you can gauge whether or not you'll be able to roll the pool cover down the end of the pool, and if not, turn the blanket around. Just remember, bubble side down. Slide the cover to one side of the pool, allowing you to fold it out as you're walking down the side. Put your feet or walk down the blanket or standing on the blanket. This will secure the blanket in position and allow you just to roll it out. Your pool cover from Australis Pool Covers is conveniently back rolled for ease of use. Once rolled out, move the blanket into position. Assess whether or not the cover is big enough firstly. After that, your cover is made with one straight side. Find that straight side down one of the lengths and position that side of the pool cover into the water. If you have a straight rectangle pool, you've already cut one side in. What you'll find is you'll have 200 to 300 millimeters overlapping on the non-straight edge. And the straight side should be positioned so that it just touches the edge of the pool. This is known as a flush cut. Once the cover is in position, use your pool broom to sweep out some of the bubbles. What this will do is take some of the air from underneath the cover that's appeared under there whilst you've rolled the cover out. By doing this, you'll get a much neater finish. Take the time to ensure as much of the air is out from underneath the cover as possible. There are 2 forms of cuts, flush cut and a long cut. A flush cut is where the material sits against the edge of the coping, flush against the waterline. The long cut is where the material folds up underneath the bullnose. As you can see here, this will be a flush cut. This is much easier to roll on and off the pool and is a lot neater to look at. Now that we've decided we're doing a flush cut, take some of the excess material on the opposite side and remove it. Using a sharp pair of scissors, just run the scissors down the edge of the cover. There is no need to chomp at the material, just glide the scissors down. Now for your first cut. Push the material away from you. Using the back end of the scissors, score where you would like to cut. Pull the material out from the water, cut down to your score line, and then across. Don't forget to reposition the material in the water to make sure it's a nice cut. Move along, and then score again. I do about a foot at a time, around 30 centimeters at a time. On a straight edge pool, you can go a little bit longer, but I generally stick to about a foot. Score and then cut. Score and then cut. If you don't, at Australis we call this the money cut. Just a little family term that we use. If you're not so keen on doing a flush cut straight away, allow about 50 mil. That 50 mil will allow the material just to curve slightly up the wall. 9 out of 10 pool covers that I cut in are flush cut. There is a myth that the material will shrink. Well, not so much a myth. I have seen one cover in all of the years that I've done it shrink approximately 20 mil. That material was left out on the lawn for approximately 1 week, and it baked in the sun and shrunk accordingly. If you get your cover and roll it out straight away and cut in accordingly, the material should be fine. The water will actually cool the blanket and not allow it to shrink. This is my experience. If you don't like to risk this, cut it slightly long. So as you can see, score and cut, score and cut. Use some of the excess material as a knee pad. Trust me, it's come in handy over the years. So you pin the material down to the waterline, score, and then cut. With straight edge pulls, continue that straight edge right into the corner. Run it all the way past the end of the material. What you'll find is when you do the end of the pull cut, it will provide a nice straight corner. Now with the end of the pull, pin the material down to the waterline, grab the back end of your scissors, score where you'd like to cut, pull the material out, cut down to your score, run the scissors along. It's exactly the same process as the length of the pull. At Australis, we only use sealed air material. Sealed air is an Australian made product, and it is easily the best pull cover material in Australia. If you're going to buy a pull cover, ensure it's a sealed air product. If you have any questions in relation to this video, please give us a call. Our phone number is 02 4389 1222. 02 4389 1222. A pull cover installation is as easy as it looks. If you have a shaped pull, kidney shape, Roman shape, it's very much the same. However, it is slightly curved, so you'll need to take smaller pieces at a time. Just be careful with the inward curve on a kidney shaped pull. There will be later videos to show how to do this cut, but for now we've just started with a rectangle. And it's easy as that.